currently staying in Sydney's inner west, and I don't know if you can tell, I've got a little bit of a head cold, so I haven't been in the greatest of moods. I've decided to sit here and just absolutely word vomit my incensed rage at the most entitled people in the history of the world, and that is the dog owners that live in the areas of Marrickville, Newtown and Dulwich Hill, okay, in Sydney's inner west. You guys fucking suck. Pick your game up. I've been here for a couple of days now, and I've sampled a couple of the local cafes. Gorgeous food. It's a beautiful area. I really enjoy it here. You people make it fucking insufferable with your stupid dogs, and you're just like, they're not humans. Okay, dogs are not people.
You need to leave!
I want to share with you 3 episodes that I had over the last few days that make me want to just take a flamethrower and just flamethrow anyone at any time. Let me start with today. So I was just at a local cafe having a beautiful coffee, and I was sitting there, and I noticed as I walked in, this older couple, it was 2 women, I assume they were 2 friends. One had a little pug who clearly had the biggest cataracts I've ever seen in my life because he was sort of staring at the wall, and I was like, oh, that's cute. He was also off lead. He wasn't on a lead. They were sitting outside. And the other lady had what I would describe as a rat. One of those doodle poodle foodle McStrudel, I don't know, what do you call them? Shih Tzu crossed with a shit poo, I don't know. Just a tiny little doodle rat. And they were sitting there chatting, and I noticed that the doodle poodle rat thing was sitting on the owner's lap and was sitting up at one of the tables eating off of her plate. And then some of the food went off of her plate onto the table, and then the dog was licking the table. You may think what's wrong with that? That's fucking disgusting. Your dog's tongue has been in its own asshole and probably on its penis. Ooh, and now it's licking the table, of which I have sat on previously to enjoy my meal. I don't stop there. Oh, I'm not even at the worst part of it. So anyway, I don't know, she orders a dogacino, and fuck you, cafes, for having dogacinos. No, it's a human cafe. This is not a dog cafe. There's no... I just need to settle down. Dogacinos aren't a thing. Oh God, I've just never been to a place where the dogs are superior to the humans. So she puts her dog down, also off fucking leash. And this place is packed. So the dog goes down. Do you know where the dog fucking goes? It just starts going for a wander. Just starts going for a wander inside the cafe. It is now inside the cafe where I am. And I'm like, ooh. And I'm looking over, paying no attention. Mind you, the cafe is next to like trams that go past all the time. And she's just got her dog off leash, not paying any fucking attention. Now, not only is that unsafe for the dog, it's unsafe for the other dogs and the other people, because there was a woman who didn't particularly like dogs that sort of like moved her feet as this tiny rat thing came up and started to eat some food at the table underneath her. Anyways, the dog proceeded to roam, and the owner proceeded to let it. She popped her head up and just looked and was like, oh, there she is inside, meeting everyone, as I'm death staring her like, get your fucking dog out of this cafe. The dog then wanders into the kitchen. The dog goes into the kitchen. At this point, I'm like, the dog just walked into the kitchen. And I look over, not a fucking care in the world from this old biddy. Anyways, one of the staff members is like, oh no, we can't have dogs in here. So tries to shoo the dog out, I can assume. I couldn't really tell. But she was like hunched over, and then next minute, she's picked the dog up, and she's just like, whose fucking dog is this? So she wanders around, just being like, hello, whose dog is this? Hello? The owner just nonchalantly doesn't get up to be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Just goes, mine, but looks really annoyed that this staff member is holding her dog. That's mine. Can you put her down, please? Can you put her down, please? Do you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to put her down. I'd like to fucking put her down. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I'd like to put you down. That's what I'd like to do. Oh, what's that? A voluntary euthanasia kit? I mean, that is illegal and murder. And again, it's not the dog's fault. Like to specify, I don't want to put the dog down. The dog just has a shitty crappy owner. Can you put my dog down, please? How about you fucking pay attention to your dog? Put it on a lead. There is a puppy station. There is a whole dedicated area called Puppy Station. Do you know how many puppies were there? 0. Because all the fucking dog owners in Erskineville all think, oh, my doggy will not be going over there. Our dog has breakfast with us. Oh my God. Anyways, she then proceeds to just chill there with the dog, running back around. I at that point was so incensed with rage. I'd also finished my meal and I got up and left. And I just had to come back to tell you. I now say that out loud and I realise if you don't find that behaviour abhorrent, then you're the fucking problem. Oh, but my dog would never do that. No, piss off, you fuck. Your dog would, and your dog does. Because that woman, oh, put my dog down, please, is one of those owners that's like, oh no, my dog is just the best, so well behaved. Piss the fuck off. I was walking to a chemist nearby to try and sort this all out, and I thought, oh, I want a hot drink. It's fucking freezing in Sydney. So I walked past this cafe and I was going to take away. So as I was waiting there, I noticed sitting on like the footpath outside was this couple. They probably would have been late 50. Yeah, they were old. It's always the fucking... Actually, no, it's not always the old ones. Episode 3 is for the young ones. But the old ones are usually the problem. So they're sitting there with their Jack Russell named Peter. The dog was named Peter. Christian, how do you know that? Because every fucking dog has these harnesses with their names on them these days. I mean, cool. But like, I don't need to know your dog's name. Do you need to know your dog's name? Why is your dog's name on a harness? Anyway, Peter, which I was like, that's not a name for it. That's not a dog's name. Peter, come here, Peter. Imagine screaming that in a park. Peter! Peter! You get a few funny looks. So Peter, the Jack Russell, decides that he wants to bark just once, but really high pitched and really loudly. Like that, you know, that really like ear piercing bark. With every bark that he did, and he did this consistently every 6 seconds. Like that, but like really loud and just, oh God. And I winced. Every time I was wincing because it hurt. Because I must have sensitive ears. But then I look around to see the other patrons in the cafe, and every time this dog, they all sort of flinched because it was really fucking loud. And it just went on for the full 4 minutes that I was there waiting for my coffee. At one point, I noticed people are like turning to be like, can you shut that fucking thing up? Not a care in the world. And another thing, Peter didn't like other dogs. So when a dog walked past, even if it was walking past on the other fucking side of the road, hello? Are you going to attend to your dog that's annoying the fucking shit out of everyone here? No, you're not. They just let it happen. As much as I wanted to kick the dog in the face, it's not the dog's fault. I would never do that. The owners, different story. The rage I feel, it's just unlike any other rage. Like I'm almost tempted to take the lid off my coffee. Oops, sorry. Oh, jeez. You better go now. You better take your dog too, please. God, I'm so sorry. Like, that's awful. The fact that I want to cause serious burns to some of these people. I just want to say, I would never do it. That's illegal and also awful and immoral. But the rage. Anyways, I had to walk past the dog, and I walked past like this. I made sure I had my coffee in one hand and I was blocking my ear like this so they could see. And then I tried to, I didn't try to get in their face because I was scared that they might see it, but I did walk past like this hoping that they might get the picture. This episode I witnessed, oh my God, you disgusting, fucking gross witch of a woman. Would have been in her, I don't know, early 20s in the Lululemon. Like, oh my God, oh, I'm an influencer. Oh my God, I'm on my walk with my beautiful designer dog. It was a bigger dog, but it was like not a, I don't know. I'd say like the size of like Bandit from Bluey. Like a cattle dog size, but not a cattle dog. Anyway, she was walking along and it shat. She didn't stop and it shat all over the footpath. the big, like, human-sized shit. And she turned around because it was like half squatting, and then she was like, no, come on. And it was shitting. And she clearly saw the shit coming out of it. But, oh, I'm an influencer, I don't do that. I have people to do that for me. Shit all over the pathway. And I was like, oh God, I hate it here. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I'm looking over the balcony. There's a balcony there to dull it chill. Boo. Anyways, if you own a dog, it's just all dog. I don't think I've ever met a good dog owner ever in my life. Oh, but I'm a good... No, you're not. If you own a dog, you're annoying.